Hello and welcome to my tutorial. I will show you guys how you can use Cinema4d to make Fortnite art. People don't know how to use it right, how to light something and stuff like that, so this will be a very basic tutorial, but it will show you nice and cool stuff. And yeah, I'm using a Cinema4d R19 and Octane render. Then I will use some Fortnite HDRIs and my model packs, so you can buy everything. So what I mean with that is I'm selling a crack for Octane render that works and has no virus, and a crack for a Cinema4d R19 too. The Fortnite HDRIs, I bought them from a guy called Yannick. I will link you down his Twitter. And if you buy them, I think they cost €10 for 15 HDRIs, and 3 of them are working very well. Let him know if you buy them that you come from fyan. And yes, my model packs, I sell them too. You can DM me on Twitter or Discord. All my contact informations are down in the description if you want anything of the stuff, but you can buy it directly from Cinema4d or Octane render. I would appreciate that because that are very cool plugins, but they're very expensive, so if you don't want to buy them, you can buy a crack. I won't show you the part for exporting the models and setting them up in Blender, so we will start with importing them to Cinema4d. So I will go to my model pack, and this model pack is I thought it's for stuff like for the normal render, and now I'm using Octane. I switched to Octane render because it's better, but you can still use it. So the first thing I'm do every time is copying the link, Ctrl+C, and taking the model and get it into your workspace. Click on the blue stuff with holding Control and then Alt G, and you can name this meshes. This is bones, and again Alt G, and this is a female bunny. So I will integrate here a lot of my workflows, and you have to delete these materials, and I double click on this lamp so it's red. You don't see the bones here in the render, it looks cleaner. If you render this out with Octane render, you can click here. Oh, it has problems. Yeah, no, there it is. So the textures and materials are missing, but that's not a problem. Yes. So the next thing you're gonna do is go to your materials, create new glossy material, double click, switch to the node editor. It's better. The first time I used only this, but it's way faster. So you go to the node editor, you have glossy material, and go to your textures here, and there you have all the textures. So the first thing I want to do is the body texture, and it's this one with _D, and this is the texture you can directly put here in and connect to diffuse. Close this, and you can apply the texture to, you see here is the body, so nice. But now we have to do a lot of stuff. By the way, if you want the Photoshop crack, all the prices and stuff like this are in my description, and it's without any kind of software that it knows or destroys your PC. Then you have Halloween bunny underscore D, that's the diffuse. And now we need the normal map, it's underscore N. Double click on it, and I open this always with Photoshop. You need Photoshop, open with, and then Photoshop. And now my Photoshop will start. Then you have to add a curve adjustment. Go to your green one and flip this green curve. So yes, that's basically it. Go to export, quick export as PNG. You are already in, otherwise you can paste it now because you copied this link. And then I will call this body underscore N. Go to your node editor and select the body underscore N and connect it with the normal map, and this so your render, your model, your material gets get more detailed. Then you have this S underscore S, as this is very important too, so double click to open it. Then you have to name it spec for specular and create a new mask and mask. Oops, you can, by the way, Control Shift N and new layer, call it mask, and it should be clear. I've bought a Photoshop script from somebody, but I will do my own soon because it's don't really complicated, but it saves a lot of time. If you want to buy this is in the description too, but then it's mine. I use him, so you go to maps, just play this one. With mine it's it's the same process. Then you hold left click and disable this one, because this is wait, I will show you something. Yes, instead of making a new clear, you can take CM texture and paste it in and name it mask. Then go to actions, maps, play, and there we go. So here's the skin texture. That means if you have a skin where you want to change the skin color, the skin tone, you have to apply this one under this, and you see everything where it's white, there is a naked skin. So you go to select a color range, click this, fusing this 200, yes, disable this, and now you can make a curve adjustment, or however you want to make the skin color darker. I do it with the curve adjustment and sometimes with the black and white. So that's how you use the skin texture. Outline light, I don't really know how you can use it in Octane. If you know, write it in the description. AO doesn't work so good. I know how to use, but it's look not so cool. So then we got the roughness texture. You have to export it. Export, quick export as PNG. Body underscore roughness, metal one, metal underscore roughness, and last but not least, specular underscore body. And I'm so stupid, oh my god, it's roughness underscore body and metal underscore body. So yeah, we go back to our Cinema4d, and now we can take specular body and roughness body. This one is a specular, so you connect it to specular and roughness to roughness. And now we create a new material, again a glossy one. Go to node editor, take the metal one and the roughness one, take your metal one, yeah, that's the metal, go to specular and go to opacity, because we put this material over this this one, and so we only see the parts where the metal really is. Click on it and you have to put this up to 8, or some models you have to figure it out what looks the best one. It's how much it reflectance, and here's our how much it reflects. Here's our roughness texture. Connect to roughness and apply it on the body. So now you see the parts are white. That's because we have no lighting. So you go to objects. That's my lighting I every time use. Octane sky, and here I select this time camp. Okay, and then I put the power to 4 maybe, yes. And now you got a pretty fine render. Now we got the where's the E texture rate? Give me a second. So in this case there is a texture missing, I think, and that's why I start UModel right now. Copy the ES key. Epic Games, Fortnite. But that should, oh, this is the wrong AS key. Give me a second. Where are they? Here. AS key. Control C. Control V. Epic Games, Fortnite. So now we're gonna search bunny texture underscore D maybe. Oh wait, how it is called? How are the other textures called? They're called Halloween underscore bunny. Okay. So we type in Halloween bunny underscore D. No, underscore E. Yeah, that's it. And we have to export it. Go to our export characters, player, female, medium bodies, Halloween bodies textures. Oops, I opened it. Control C and Control V. Then we create a new material. This time a diffuse material. The skin is pretty good because I can show you each texture to apply them. We apply this too, and now you go to the node editor, go to your emission and texture emission, then you get this one and connect it, then connect it to opacity, and nice, that don't work. So surface brightness, I have to check surface brightness. And this is the problem, I mean, I don't know how to really fix this, but often I switch this and now it works perfect. So if it's too bright for you, you can easily go to your emission tab. Oops, emission. Here, emission, and make it maybe to 20 or stuff like that. And now you have the E texture applied. Then let's go over to the head. So we don't need a specular. Head underscore D, connected. I think there was in the files the normal map missing, so I just used the D map. Oh, this is the hair. This is wrong, so we have to apply it here. Perfect. And now we create another, this time I think a glossy one, and put it to her head. get this one head underscore D. Nice. Then we open the other ones in Photoshop. Let's copy. By the way, you can make a script for this curve texture too, or just save it as a preset. So like me, I copied from this project and go to export. Now it's head underscore N. Now we take it, where is it? Head underscore N. I go to normal and we take the head S2. It's called spec mask window actions play, and yeah, roughness export head underscore roughness head underscore metal and head underscore specular. Then we're here head underscore specular and head underscore roughness. This is a specular one. Perfect. And we add again, by the way, sometimes you should save your project with assets, project save with assets. I will make a new folder, bunny moon, and I call this skin. Okay, materials, glossy material. Get the red roughness and head metal one. This is obviously metal. Opacity, roughness, go to your index, put it up, and yes, apply it to her. Is it this one? Give me a second. Here. Let me delete this. Yes, it's this one. I will add this, and I think there should be a difference, but I don't know where at the moment. Yes. So now you see I exported the model from Blender with her hair, because it's her head but a different hairstyle. So you want to delete this, you select this the mesh one, go to your this mode, press U and then N. Wait, U N. Yeah, perfect. And then you can select parts of it and delete all of it, and now you get a pretty dope model. But there you have something to do. So this is the head one, I think so. Take a look. Yes, or yes, with all the face stuff. First of all, I would change the save stuff, that you put this to out of here and this two out of here too. So now you can rotate the eyes. Go back to your mode, air, and now you can rotate them. Same one with here, so you can close the eyes, and yeah. Now we're gonna put these bones into the body bones. So if we move the body, the head will move too. So open all this stuff up: spine, 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 spines, neck, head, and here it is. Now we put this into here, and if you want to, you can. So look, take a look. If we rotate, oh, there. You see, if we rotate the body, this custom stuff won't move. So we want to fix this, and we open where are the bones? I think they were in here, and we group this one. I think that are the bones from the head, and put it into here, and we can call it head. And now if we move, that's why that's because this head have no bones. So now we have to put this head stuff into the bone folder, and we have to check the screen lamp, because here is red and green. Yeah, I hope you understand this. And now if we move for example the neck, the stuff will move too. Cool. If you want, you can make this beautiful, give the bones better names, delete stuff like this stuff here you don't need, and yes, you can rig it and stuff like that. Basically that's my workflow, but after that I use Mixamo. I will show it, this website you really click, Mixamo. It's a posing website. Sometimes I use it when I have to do quick thumbnails and stuff like this. It rigs your character. So after you use this, you can't attach the face, and then you can apply. For example, yesterday I did a render with this one, and here you can get here's the animations. The fingers are buggy in this model, but you can fix this later in Photoshop or in Cinema4d. And yes, you can get really cool animation. And after applying, so I have another tutorial. I think I will upload it on YouTube, how to use Mixamo. And after that, you have the problem that you don't get the same meshes. So here you see I have two parts. Here's this part and this part, and there are different materials for it. So if you want to apply the materials then in the right way, press go to this mode, press U and this again, select the stuff with holding shift or what you need, and then you can put the texture on, and you see there is creating a new polygon selection tag. And yes, so now we'll show you what I'm gonna show you, the render settings. So I will put this to path tracing and go to 2500 samples, activate alpha channel, disable keep environment, go to render settings, go to Octane render, save as PNG 16-bit. You can select where it's saved, and I will use 4K, so you get the best resolution. I think it's this one, isn't it? And yeah, that's basically it. You see the lights are going to her face and stuff like that. That's because the lights are a little bit too strong, I think, but maybe it's cool too. So yeah, that's how you basically use Octane and Cinema4d, how I use it. If you have any questions, you can write please a comment. If you know something else, write a comment. I learn every day new stuff, and I hope I could help you. Sometimes I decrease the Octane sky. For example, let me choose the sky environment, or the tomato temple. I decrease it, and then I go to my area light and make a new camera, and you can rotate this, make it smaller and attach it to her face. Delete the camera, and yeah, you can make cool lighting. I hope you enjoyed the tutorial, and leave a like and goodbye.
So you been sleeping.